Hey there, it's the Major of all majors, Major Yoshi, and today we're doing this episode a bit differently because anything that could have gone wrong in this episode did go wrong. So first off, the game audio got corrupted, so I have to manually do that myself, so fun. Second off, I accidentally lost the webcam audio when I went to go edit this, and I accidentally lost the microphone audio, so this is a voiceover over the only thing that works, which is the gameplay video. So I'm actually watching this with you guys now after I've edited it. After I've edited the video, I'm going to put in the music later. So that's why this episode is a tad bit different. But today we are doing the Hungry Luma episode, which I talked about for eons. And this first Hungry Luma that we're coming up to is the Sand Spiral Galaxy one for choosing a favorite snack. I thought that I remembered this, but I really did not. This was an interesting one that I don't think that I've done in recent memory. I don't think I've done this, period. Now, admittedly, I did have a bit of a dumb death up here. Yeah. Oops. But anyway, let's just, okay, I forgot that we had that damage boost there, but I guess we did. But here we have the option between a boo mushroom and a bee mushroom.
These yellow mushrooms are super delicious and not like I've been sitting here all day eating them.
Okay, and I guess we're gonna have another death here. I thought I cut out a lot of these. Okay, well, time to go. Let's see what Boo Toad has to say. And I also haven't even edited the music yet, because I know that I'm going to be less...
This white mushroom is yummy!
Yeah, I ultimately decided to do to go with the boo because I knew that the bee had a timer on how long it would work, so I just thought, well, you know, having the ability to infinitely fly, that would be kind of nice instead of having to limit myself to what the bee mushroom has. Even if that would mean that I would make myself a teeny bit less vulnerable to the ghost boos. Yeah, another dumb death here. I just intentionally left that in. At this point, I'm going to start cutting out deaths that were later on because that would take up about the entire 45 minutes I spent recording this video. Yeah. So... death here, and at this point I realized while I was recording this I might be able to long jump to where that star is, but I decided to try to play it a bit safe, and we can see how well that turned out. So we give it one more try. Like, dude, just go for the long jump, you know you can make it. And that's what happens when you try playing it safe. There you go, you long jumped, and now you get that star. Jesus, that took way longer, like, than what you guys realize for that to actually click for me. That's kind of sad. Alright, so our next star is Sling Pod Galaxy, a very sticky situation. So I think I've played this once or twice before, but this is most memorable to me through the 602 that Small Ant 1 did, and the Multi Mario Marathon, I think it's called, that Cosmic did, where this is the starbit grinding stage for when you need to get all the starbits. So I had a couple dumb deaths here, but you know, it's me playing. What do you expect? This here wasn't that bad. There was one up there that I just ultimately decided not to get. Get that arrow starbits. And that bullet pattern was a bit tricky for me at first, but once I gave it a second to figure it out, that was a piece of cake for me. Now, this galaxy was fairly tricky for me because I sit about 28 inches from my sensor bar. So the cursor tends to go out a bit, and you'll be able to see that can maybe not cause some of my deaths, but it definitely doesn't help some of them. So we reach a split path here, and yeah, you can see the side effects of me sitting 28 inches from my sensor bar of that flicking back and forth. So I decided to go straight for it, and I immediately regret it. Yeah, I had a few problems with that spot, so I decided to go for the one-up path this time. And then I realized that the fire bars were going in the opposite direction as I'd be going, but that wasn't too much of an issue because the next fire bar would get me. But I eventually got that. And so the next shot here would be a piece of cake if the sensor bar hadn't screwed me over and flung me over into that one fire bar. So we're just going to play it a bit more safe and actually time it. Although I did spend a bit of time here. Like, I think I spent all of like 10 seconds there, 10 or 15 seconds. And then we'll get that star. Okay. So our third star is Drift Drop Galaxy Giant Eel Outbreak. This in of itself wasn't a hard star. It was just a long one. Like, I might actually put a timer up on screen for how long I spent on this. I'm not going to bother time-lapsing it because I don't really see the need to. I don't know. I might. Because I'm still going to edit it after this voiceover. So yeah, the objective of this mission is to get all the eels killed. There's only 3. It wasn't that hard. It was just tedious. I think I spent all of like 2 or 3 minutes on this altogether. So yeah, it's not that it's hard. It's just tedious. Now, thankfully, the red shell did come in handy. Make this a tad bit faster, and notice how that homed in. You're gonna notice later on in this episode that was really inconsistent. And now this third and final eel. He was a bit tricky to get, and he was the majority of the 3 minutes that I spent on this star. So I did get hit here. Then I think I get hit I think I get hit later on. I don't know where though. By that guy. That would be where. But that's the last ounce of damage I took. I'm fairly certain. Like, I'm not gonna pay attention to the close details. I'm not. This isn't scripted. I'm just, like I said, I'm watching this with you. That red shell, and there's the final eel, so I just need to fling that at him. Like, come on, dude. You can probably fling it. There you go. I think I hit it? No, I don't. Okay. I thought I would have, but guess not. Gotta come up for air, even though I probably could have gotten one of those bubbles, and I'm pretty sure I would have been fine, even if I didn't get air. Alright, get that shell. And there we go. Now that he's dead, yeah, all of the 3 minutes that took. I decided to, you know, not go for the direct way, but instead bonk and then hit that star. You know, I had to overcomplicate it. Alright, so the last star that we did today, yes, we had a bonus star, was Bonefin Galaxy, Kingfin's Fearsome Waters. Yeah, we did a bonus star so that way next episode could be right into the final episode. We wouldn't have to do any extra stars, so... This, I had some problems with. Like, yeah, I questioned this starship toad thing. That there wasn't even a toad, interestingly enough. I'm not sure if that was an issue with my copy or what. Here comes very dramatic music that I can't hear. I don't know if I'll be able to get that in for you guys. And I'm kind of glad that I lost the microphone audio for this because I said some really cringy things. Maybe it was destiny. Maybe it was destiny that got cut out. Yeah, I had some dumb deaths here. For most of this, I one-shot it actually. Like, first hit on him, mostly to just grab his attention. And then he sends out his little minions. His minions caused me way too many problems. Like, more problems than it should have. And I did not like that. I did not like how many problems it caused, so... Spun to grab that shell. I guess I'm just gonna run into everything. Okay, where's Bonefish? Like, dude, come out of hiding. You're gonna die eventually. There you go. Okay, so let's just fling the shell. There we go. So that didn't seem to home in as much, but yeah, I sped it up here by 5x, roughly 5x. Because this hit took forever for me to do. I just failed and 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 failed, and you guessed it, failed. Okay, then we got a hit there, and that was... And then we move on to the final phase here with even more minions, and this is the phase that really gave me more problems than it should have, and then more time lapse. This was exactly 5x, so if you guys want to watch the full thing, download the video and play it at 1/5 speed, I guess. Interesting behind the scenes note for you. Every video this year, every time I've done a time lapse, I've done it at 5x speed. In the past, I did it at 4x speed because that was the limit of Sony Vegas. But this year I switched over to Caden Live, and now I can do 24x soon if I really want to. And yeah, there is a death there. I think I cut out a death here. Yeah, I definitely did cut out a death. And then here's Kingfin dead. I guess you could call him Deadfin. Aha! I'll be here all night. I had a Mountain Dew right before this recording, so Ugh, and caffeine hits me hard, so... Why'd you swim past that, Mario? I'm not even mad at myself. That's like Mario's swimming physics for you. Swim normally and you go too slow. You shake your remote to go at any decent speed, and you go super duper fast and you miss everything. So... there we go. Now you got that star. So if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so that way you never miss a video and become a part of the Yoshi Army. See you guys.